Welcome back to another video, and today we are talking about the most underrated um creatures in pixark. Let's go. Alright, the first underrated creature is the combat wyvern ghost. I don't know. It's usually called a I would say it's a combat I if it's not combat, I don't know, just how I like to say it. But this is the combat ghost dragon, which is an underrated flying creature. The most liked is the original ghost dragon, which is strong but not nearly as strong as this one. For some reason, the weaker one is more popular. Now there is a difference. He can hit. He most likely will kill anything, so he probably is not going to die. But yeah, it's just a very underrated creature. And yeah. To tame the guy, you need to give him this stuff. And the recommended way is to craft this and then use this bullet. But honestly, you can pretty much use anything for him. So yeah, that is the first one. The next underrated creature is a Spinosaurus. You could usually find these guys. And yes, these guys are incredibly underrated. It I've only found like two videos that actually talked about these guys. These guys are very underrated. So you can kill things by stepping on them. It's kind of hard to do it though. Um, they're also very strong. They're also very great swimmers. So as you can see, there's like not really any water near me that is deep enough. But yes, this is a very strong dude. These guys' danger level is a level 8, which means you might want to be a little careful for these since they're just as strong as a ghost dragon. Um so the food to use is meat, and also recommends you using a long net rifle and sleepy darts. And yep, that is it. The next underrated creature is um a skeleton horse. These guys are kind of weird to control, but they are very strong. They're kind of underrated, but they're probably the most overrated out of all of these, but still, they're not that bad to use. But yeah, you can tame these guys by feeding them corn, magic berries, miracle berries, and salmon roots. And yeah, that's how you get this guy. It's pretty cool. He's quite strong. He's 7. That means he's as strong as a griffin, which griffins are quite strong. So yeah. The next underrated creature is the golem, or the it's golem or rock golem, whatever you want to call it. These things are extremely underrated, maybe a little bit more rated than the Spino, since no one talks about these guys. They have some cool features like punching. They're very strong, and they can also throw rocks, which is cool. I think they can also turn into a rock. Let's see. Yeah, they can also turn into a rock, which is pretty cool. They're definitely pretty good for PvP, but yeah, these guys are a level 8, and you can beat these guys using rock or sandstone, which is pretty easy to get since, yeah. Uh-oh, one of these things died. That sucks. We'll get another one. Then, gosh, fuck. They're all dying! Dude. Okay, anyways, back to think. You can get them by using this and then using the bullets. But again, you could use a long neck rifle. And yeah. The next underrated creature is the Nani. You can find these guys at Golden Realms. They're quite strong, not the strongest, but they do the job for most creatures. They're quite fast. They work pretty good. They can mostly defend. These are pretty underrated. They look cool. Looks like he has glasses. Is those glasses? I don't know. But yeah, these are pretty cool. And yeah, you can find the Nani, or not, well, I don't really need to tell, but this is where it looks like. These guys are level 6, so not too strong, but they're a little dangerous. It recommends to use a crossbow and then magic sleepy arrows. You feed them with meat, and they also drop meat, leather, and magic core, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Yeah. The next creature that is pretty underrated is the frozen bear, or no, ice bear. Um, you can find these guys in the frozen lands, pretty obvious. These guys are pretty strong. They're kind of scary to come across when you walk around. They're quite strong, like I said. They look cool, and they are cool. So yeah, you can uh uh knock them out by using a long neck rifle, sleepy arrows, and their food to tame them is meat. They also drop meat, raw uh raw meat, bone, and leather, and ice bear shell, which is kind of interesting. The next underrated creature is a fungus beast. You could find these guys in the dark forest. These guys are quite strong. They're not the fastest, but they aren't the slowest. And yeah, you can knock them out using the long neck rifle and magic tranquilized darts. You can feed them meat. They drop meat, light mushrooms, poisonous mushrooms, truffle, and premium core. The next underrated creature is a Gigantopithecus. Um, these guys are quite strong, they're pretty fast, and they hold some pretty good weight. There's not really too much to say about them, except you can find them in frozen lands, and you don't need a saddle, which is pretty cool. You can find these guys in frozen lands. You do not use any weapons. You have to sneakily go behind him and feed him um baked long grass, truffle soup, berries, and carrots. They drop meat, bones, and fur. So yeah, the next underrated creature is the mole. You can find these guys underground in caves. These guys are quite easy to tame. Just yeah, they can also pick up dirt for you. So they're pretty good miners. I mean, obviously they are. They mean they're moles. So yeah, they're pretty good for mining if you have trouble with mining. They're quite strong. Well, actually, no, they actually get killed a lot, but they can defend other animals, so they're okay to keep as a fighting pet. And yeah, you can knock them out with a long neck rifle and using magic tree collect darts. Give them corn, magic berries, and some of the roots. They drop meat, leather, mole claw, and yeah, that's it. The next is these wings serpent, or I like to say the flying snake, or the flying python. No, wait, no, python, wait. Well, anyways, you get the point. You can find these guys in the Magic Forest Island in Sky Arc, which, yeah, these guys are quite easy to tame, but they are a little scary at the beginning of the game. Yeah, they also just look cool. They're quite strong. Yeah. You can knock them out with a bullet, long net rifle, and magic bullets, and you feed them meat. They are a level 5, which means they're quite easy to take out, but still be a little careful since they are flying creatures and they can shoot acid. Also, there is also a combat version, which I probably should have mentioned with the other characters. Like for the mole, there is also a combat mole, which looks pretty cool. It looks kind of creepy though. Biscuits and mustard. All right, and then with the combat ghost dragon, there's also a normal one, which you can find in the dark forest. But these guys are people love these guys. See, so some of these are gonna have combat. Like the horse doesn't though. I wouldn't be surprised if the um these guys have it or the bears either. I wouldn't be surprised if they did have a combat. But yeah, yeah. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe. And if you want to see more videos like this, like an overrated pixark creatures, then let me know in the comments. Like and sub.